So, guys, welcome to my big reveal. That is my Patreon profile. And basically, what it's all going to be about is that stuff that you haven't really seen on IG or YouTube yet. It's extra content, guys, that you're never going to see either on IG or on YouTube. It's about my my journey in acting. Mostly it's about acting. I do have my side interest in modeling, and you would notice that I do have my interest also in games as well. And you will see that anyway every time you come on to my Instagram page. You see that in the various hashtags. I'm interested in stage, TV, film, games, etc. All that's there. And underneath those hashtags, you will see that I have set up on all my links, which basically I have everything in the one place. So my Patreon link is up at the very top, and the rest follows. My Instagram page, YouTube, my kitty, my content donations, all my different acting profiles. Now, my channel on Patreon, my Patreon profile is kicking things off fresh for me, and it's also to support my transition and for being a not so much recognized actor into a more recognized actor. Because at the moment, you would notice that every time I go onto the all my links, and if you are clicking onto the profiles, you'll notice there are some things that I've yet to do yet, which is like to upgrade subscriptions to them as well, in order to get all those jobs and applying for them as well. So my Patreon is to support me in all of that, as well as getting to and fro to places when things open up again, when we're able to go to physical spaces and actually do some shooting and films and TV and things like that. So that is what the Patreon is all about, and I don't think I need to say anything more on that. It's pretty much extra content that you won't see anywhere else. It's going to be specifically on Patreon, and anything that I've done, bits and pieces I've done in like short films, or if I manage to be on a feature film, bits of that is going to be in there as well. All that is going to be in there at some point. And right now, because I forgot to mention, right now there is some early access into the for patrons. If they subscribe right now, they will get early access to some of my content that is yet to be released publicly for Patreon, where it says I have released this about 15 days early, just for you guys that are interested in supporting my journey, my career as an actor. And just to point out, my Patreon channel on my page is £5 a month. And I'll put this out there, if you guys are following me on YouTube and IG as well, and you haven't and you're liking my content, but you haven't really noticed the kitty, it's content donations. So if you're liking my content, what I posted before, IG, YouTube, things that is out there already, you can do one-off donations if you like. That's if you can't afford the Patreon. If you can afford the Patreon, I'm encouraging everyone to come on board. Anyone around the world, anyone can either subscribe to my Patreon and donate to my kitty. That's it. That's what my Patreon is all about. Extra content you ain't gonna see anywhere. That's all, guys. That's brief. Yeah. See you later in Patreon.